Yeah, let's try to look for the entity. I think I missed something. Uh, for example, here, I know I screamed in there.
A thick layer of coal dust covers the furnace, coloring it pitch black.
Yeah, look inside the furnace.
It's dark and grimy here. In the darkness you can hear chatter. It's coming from above. A voice or several voices talking to each other. Near the smoke chamber, upstairs.
What are you doing?
The lieutenant asks when he sees you climb halfway inside the... I'm hallucinating, or maybe it's the entity. I hear the murderer of the hanged man talking. I'm not sure, but I think I can hear someone talking upstairs. Let's go with this one. I'm hallucinating, or maybe it's the entity.
Wait, really? Take your head out of the chimney, please. It's not safe.
Okay. Yeah, let's investigate a little bit more. I mean, we have time. Oh man, it's really, really dark here. Yeah, let's put this one, flashlight, and let's look through. We're gonna look for every corner. And pin here. Whoa. Oh. Yeah, let's talk with this one.
Hello, I'm Nia.
A bird-like woman sits on a throne of tools with emerald light shining through her hair.
Did you try knocking on my window? I must have missed you. I've been listening to my Milius.
She taps on her headphones.
So what kind of die are you looking for?
She's got a direct view to the backyard. You should interrogate her about the lynching.
Hold on. What do you mean by milieu?
Yes, a milieu is like a call-in station. You need a two-way radio to access one. That's why I have these.
She pats the headphones on the table.
Mostly, they just teach you to swear in different languages. But some of the stations can be quite interesting. I was so absorbed, I must have missed you knocking.
Okay, so you must have me confused with someone else. I haven't knocked on your window.
Then how did you get inside? By the south entrance? You know what? It doesn't even matter. What matters is that you're finally here. Let's talk dice. Did you have something specific in mind?
Why are you asking me about dice?
I'm a novelty dice maker. Tell me the name of your role-playing system and I'll make the die you need. That's why you're here, yes?
No.
Role-playing games? You know role-playing games. Wirral. Wirral Untethered. What else?
Sure, I like role-playing games and I need some dice. Maybe I'm not really sure why I'm here, honestly. Yeah, sure, I like role-playing games and I need some dice. Okay.
Very good. My rate is 10 real per set, unless you want something really unusual.
Okay, I can afford.
Take a look around and see if there is any particular stone you want to use.
The walls around her are covered with rows of precious stones and minerals.
It almost looks as if the stones and dice are a natural part of the room, growing out of the shelves like stalagmites. No falsehoods are present. She's a novelty dice maker and doesn't have anything to hide. Ask what you need.
Yeah, how did you become a dice maker?
How did I become one? It was a business decision. I was a regular jeweler at first, but that's an unfocused field with too much competition. Some of my friends were role players. They asked me to make some polyhedral dice out of cobalt. That was my first order. I grew it from there.
Do you like role-playing games yourself?
Not especially. I like working with rare materials and a steady pay. And role players as customers? They're nice people.
Some of those nice people have big bucks to spend on novelty items.
Okay, to order a die from you? Yeah, sure.
Of course. Tell me what you have in mind.
Ooh, I want the die from World Setting Sweet and Basic. Do you know the World Untethered setting? I want the die for that. Do you have any cursed dice? Tell me about your most extraordinary die. I'm sorry, I don't actually know what die I want. Just a normal die for me, please. Very regular. Yeah, I'm looking for something to help with my work. Actually, I need more time today. Yeah, let's pick this one. I have no idea what are these. So yeah, I'm looking for something to help with my work.
I think I have just the right one for you.
She opens the top drawer of her work desk and takes something out. 2 polyhedrons, red and blue, are cradled in her palm. Ooh, I don't get it.
You're a police officer, right? Here, catch. They're a gift from me.
She tosses you the dice.
A beautiful woman tossing you a gift. Whatever you do, don't overthink it.
Ooh, okay. Catch dice, let them fall on the ground. Ooh, it's a red check. And I'm gonna fail. Well, 1 in 6, let's go for it, yeah.
You overthink it. Your hands can't agree what to do, and the 2 dice drop to the floor and scatter in opposite directions, like pearls from a broken string. The blue one disappears down the pit in the center of the room.
Ah, down the drain, like your career. I apologize, officer. That comment was unnecessary.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, I don't play fetch.
Right.
She tries to smile. Yeah, I'm not a dog.
I see that.
And I'm definitely not anyone's bitch. Okay, no one said that. So yeah, pick up the red die.
That one is made of bloodstone with a lapis lazuli inlay. The other one was the inverse. They were a set, you see, but now the set is broken. It's a shame. They might have brought you luck. You definitely need luck in Martinez.
She closes her desk drawer.
Now, was there anything else?
Another die?
Of course. Tell me what you have in mind.
Just a normal die. I'm sorry, I don't think. Yeah, tell me about your most extraordinary one. Yeah, let's go for this.
A star that fell from the firmament? Those cost more than 7 real. Are you sure?
You said 10. Okay, yes, I must star myself a superstar, and superstars don't care about money.
Yes, you definitely have the proper attitude. How about a pair of 100-sided dice?
Whoa.
Made of ivory and inlaid with lodestone, a naturally occurring magnet, to complement your magnetic personality.
Pieces of lodestone were used as the first magnetic compasses, from which they derived their other name, coarse stones.
10 real, and I can get these ready in 8 hours.
Ooh, but do magnetic dice even roll properly?
It's true, magnetic dice are definitely different. When rolled together, the magnetic fields of the pips interact with each other to push and pull on each other as they're rolled, just like all magnetic personalities do.
Okay, yeah, it's a deal. Order the dice set.
Great, see you in 8 hours then. Was there anything else?
She takes a small notebook from her table and writes something down. Her expression pleased. What do you know about the man who was lynched behind the whirling in rags?
Nothing really. I didn't know him.
The lieutenant looks at his notebook, then the woman under the large window.
Your window looks directly onto the courtyard. You're saying you didn't see or hear anything unusual last Sunday evening?
I'm sorry, detective, but as you know, I usually have my headphones on when I'm working. It shuts out most of the daily ruckus behind my window.
What do you mean by the daily ruckus?
Well, there's always something going on in the whirling's backyard.
She stops to try and come up with an example.
During daytime, there are usually those kids. And lately, I've been seeing a lot of drunk workers hanging about. Must be because of the strike.
She's heard of the murder, but did not see it, sire.
But I never saw anyone during that fateful Sunday night, I'm afraid.
And you never took your eyes off the work to look out of the window?
I might have, but in this case, all I would have seen is my own reflection staring back from the darkness.
It's light here, but dark in the yard at night.
It's really hard to make anything out in the yard when it's dark outside. Besides, I rarely get up to look out the window when I'm in the zone.
Okay, do you often work Sunday nights?
It's an odd profession, making dice for people, but I like it, and I prefer doing this to sitting at home.
Okay, I see. Thank you for your answers.
She nods.
Anything else, officer?
Hey, where are we anyway? What is this place? Around the room.
We're inside the chimney of an old central furnace. It's strange, I know.
Ah, so you are the one that answered when I yelled in the furnace. Okay. She looks at the ruddy bricks that make up the walls. Even though they've been repainted, there are still signs of coal black soot here and there.
But when I arrived here, all the other rooms were taken, so I had to build myself a makeshift home. Besides, I don't really have to pay any rent here, so that's a plus.
Creative.
The lieutenant looks around the spacious room, its ceiling fading into shadows above. Yeah, I've heard this place is cursed. Did you know that people call it the Doom commercial area?
I've heard the stories, but I don't think those stories are true.
Wait, how do you explain what happened to all those companies that...
It's just capitalism. We only hear about tales of success, so it's often surprising to realize how many ventures actually fail.
That's true. So Plaisance is the one who sent me. She's convinced that the place is swarming with malicious energies.
Plaisance, the bookshop lady?
Mm-hmm.
I've heard that her business is doing rather well. Have the energies spared her somehow?
Plaisance is a wise woman. She has Seminese trinkets protecting her against the curse. Actually, the bookstore isn't doing that well. There are hardly any customers, and she has to exploit her own daughter to keep the company going. The curse isn't just biding its time before it strikes again. Sooner or later, everyone will fail, even her. I don't know why the bookstore hasn't gone bankrupt yet. That's what I'm here to investigate. Yeah, actually, the bookstore isn't doing that well. Needs to exploit her own daughter.
Oh, right. But it's not just the bookstore that's still up and running. What about the whirling in rags? Some people say it's part of the building complex.
Okay, hold on. The welding is part of the Doom commercial area? Yes, but it's still a separate building. The malicious energies can reach there. No, the whirling isn't doing well either. Its waitress just took off and customers have trouble paying bills. You're right, the whirling doesn't really look like it's cursed. Yeah, is the whirling part of the Doom commercial area? How come it's different building?
You could say so. Both houses were built at the same time and under the east of the Commerce Central project.
Yeah, but it's still a separate building. The malicious energies can reach there.
And then there is me.
She sighs, looking at her messy work table. All kinds of tools lie there scattered, from knives to carving files to wire cutters.
I've been here for 14 years, selling novelty dice to role-playing enthusiasts. Not exactly a million-real business idea, yet somehow I've survived despite the talk of malicious energies. Strange, isn't it?
Maybe it's just because she's so talented that she's been able to woo the curse.
Plaisance thinks it's because you are the source of it, a malignant entity. It's because you're competent and dedicated to your craft. The curse doesn't affect people like you. She's talented. Curse will get to you, have no doubt about it. Just doesn't care about earthly time frames. I'll be the first to admit there are many inconsistencies in this so-called curse. Yeah, it's because you're competent and dedicated to your craft. The curse doesn't affect people like you.
What, so the curse only affects people with poor work ethics? What you're describing isn't a curse, it's capitalism.
Okay, I think it still might be you that's causing it. Narrow your eyes very mysteriously. I'm starting to see that there is no curse, only business decisions and natural market fluctuations. Yeah, honestly, I'm still not sure. This world is a buzzing place. Yeah, I'm starting to see that there is no curse, only business decisions and natural market fluctuations.
Exactly. Truth is always so disappointingly mundane and boring. but I'm glad we got this sorted out. Anything else I can help you with today?
That's all she has to say on the subject. She's been thorough and truthful, as far as we can see.
Yeah, do you know what happened to other tenants? Everyone else is gone.
More or less. Are you interested in anyone specific?
Oh, quite a lot of them spring to mind.
Okay, there used to be a hair salon here, right?
Yes, I think it was called Androgynous Orlando or something similar. They weren't a big hit around here. Turns out that working class men don't like genderless haircuts. They're scared of that word.
A bit of experimenting every now and then isn't bad.
Yeah, what's wrong with a bit of experimenting? Customers should have been more open-minded. Yeah, I would never let anyone androgynous touch my hair, not even if my life depend on it. I guess I'm a simple man. I don't really have any opinions on the hairstyle. Yeah, what's wrong with a bit of experimenting? The customer should have been more open-minded.
I guess it just wasn't the time yet.
She tucks a strand of hair under the headscarf. Yeah, what happened to the gym? Oh, yeah.
It wasn't merely a gym, it was Artemitep's boxing club, a community project created to steer at-risk youth away from drugs and crime.
Yeah, and who was Artemitep?
A kind man from Zemsk. I heard he had some trouble with the law when he was younger, and that's why he wanted to start the gym, as his way of giving back.
Okay, maybe that's what Kuno needs. A community-centric boxing club. Oh, yeah.
Kuno? Who's Kuno?
Oh, you don't want to know. Yeah, he's sort of a king around here. He's a little ginger gremlin who likes to defile dead bodies. Indeed, who is Kuno? Your guess is as good as mine. Yeah. Actually, yeah, he's sort of the king around here.
Oh, you mean the kid with the sailor's mouth?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I've heard him yelling profanities in the backyard.
She looks out of the window, her face reflecting back in the dark.
I think it would take more than a gym to help that kid.
Oh, totally. Yeah. How did that community project work out?
It didn't. If anything, it made the youth situation in Martinez even worse. At some point, someone started a rumor that the punching bag downstairs was full of amphetamines.
Ooh.
It's not really full of that. No one would store their drugs like that.
Eventually, the coalition took away the funding and the club went bankrupt. This was a few years ago. It's gotten much more peaceful around the plaza ever since.
Yeah, so what's up with the broken windows?
Oh, this one's a mess. There used to be a company that promised to repair windows 24 hours a day. What could go wrong with this one, right? Turns out, the business was actually set up as a front for an illicit group that was producing snuff milieu. Who would have guessed?
What's the snuff milieu?
Oh, yeah.
And they never cleaned up the debris either. Now it's just littering the hallway and I have no idea how to get rid of it on my own.
Yeah, cool. Very cool about the debris, but what's a snuff milieu?
It's a sub-Rosa radio station that broadcasts real murders with real victims. Some people pay good money to get off on it.
Nothing changes in her tone as she says that, as if it's just another piece of information to lay out for the world.
Don't worry, the ICP has a separate division that deals exclusively with unlicensed sub-roses. This isn't our problem.
Good luck with that. It's not easy catching those perpetrators.
Did someone here make stuffed animals? I saw mounts lying around.
You mean Mr. Fabron, the taxidermist? No, he mostly just did drugs.
Ooh.
Anything else?
I found creepy mannequins.
There used to be a fashion atelier here, but I have forgotten the head designer's name. They were doing well for a couple of years, until the insect rights activists came.
Insect rights activists? What, in the name of?
The atelier produced a certain collection that used chitin among the materials. Apparently chitin is made in the Occident, where it's extracted from beetle wings. And you know how all kinds of political movements are big in the Occident. The activists shut down the biggest chitin supplier, which of course caused the price to skyrocket. And, naturally, All the most fashionable tastemakers refused to be seen in Kyton from then on. The atelier went bankrupt before they could finish the collection.
Okay, I'm glad that someone took care of the little guys. I like insects. But insects don't have any brains of feelings. They got what they deserved. Making clothes out of beetle wings is a terrible idea. Oh yeah,
At least it had some spark to it. Most young designers just combine lace with leather and call it original.
that's true too. Okay, she shifts in her simple workwear shirt.
Anything else?
What's with the rollerblades and skis?
They were made by a company called Slipstream. After they pivoted from making rotor blades to skis, their chief executive took off on a vacation with all their money.
She rests her chin in her hand with an impish smile.
Honestly, I think it's quite funny. I think he's still sending out holiday transmissions from Tulula or Tiumotiri or Hashtkor or wherever he is.
Okay, interesting. What do these transmissions say?
The usual, I imagine. That he's been thinking up all kinds of new business plans and can't wait to get started on them just as soon as he returns.
Her smile widens before she sees the lieutenant's face behind you.
Men like that are a curse.
The lieutenant is stern.
Sure, but Slipstream is history now. All their remaining assets got seized by the bailiffs in 47. I have no idea why those skis and blades are still lying around in the house. Not much use now, I guess.
They were just props. Why return them?
Okay, I found the strange machine.
Fortress Accident, the radio game studio.
Oh yeah. She closes her eyes and some remnant of a memory lights up her face.
They were an interesting bunch. We talked about role-playing systems every now and then. Once, I even saw two of them get into fisticuffs over Wirral.
That's understandable. Fantasies are serious things. The mind is the drawing board of history.
They certainly took their work very seriously, even if they seemed to be chronically liberal with their schedules.
Yeah, what do you mean liberal? What happened?
The usual. They ran out of money and couldn't get the project done on time.
What went wrong?
Well, I did hear them talking at times.
She looks at the hallway as if she can still hear them chit-chat behind the curtains on a cigarette break.
They seemed to believe they were historical individuals on some grand quest.
She sounds almost mocking when she says that.
From what I've seen so far, the project did look quite impressive.
Yes, but when the money started to run out, they just began to complain a lot about capitalism. You know, how the markets are rigged to keep out new businesses and so on. In the end, they just didn't get it done. They didn't have enough willpower to produce something truly historic and to show up to work on time.
Well, showing up to work on time is incredibly hard. That's too bad. I would have supported them. The project looked great. You're right. They should have just tried harder. They had everything needed to succeed. Yeah, that's too bad. I would have supported them. The project looked great.
Not the wisest decision. You would have lost all your savings.
That's true. Okay, she tosses a pair of dice in on the table. One of them stops near the edge of the metallic desk.
Anything else?
Yeah, there was a terrifying taxidermized bear in the cellar.
Oh boy, the fabled Revachol ICT. You're in for a treat here.
She smiles and leans closer, hands on her knees like a stand-up comedian ready to tell a story.
The place was owned by two guys who had some rather innovative ideas about marketing. The bear was one of them. Now ask me about their other ideas.
Indeed, what were the other ideas?
All right, what about the other ideas?
There was really just one, and it involved picking out the prettiest girls in the neighborhood and paying them 20 cents per hour to man the booth. And by man the booth, I mean slump behind the counter with a face that could maim you if you ever dared to disturb their bored magazine browsing.
She leans back, disapproving. I know a girl just like that. She works in Frit as a cashier and she's not particularly friendly.
Employing silky teenage girls is a widespread practice, yes. Unfortunately, they always come in packs, I'm talking about acne-ridden girlfriends and gorilla-like boyfriends loitering near the shop. At least that's what happened with Ravenshaw ICT. And they already had the bear.
She closes her eyes as if remembering something painful. Yeah, what about the bear?
The bear.
She repeats, pressing thumbs into her temples like trying to suppress a headache. It didn't work out?
Of course not. The bear was terrifying. No one wants ice cream guarded by a hostile apex predator. To make matters worse, the fridge didn't work too well either, and half the ice cream came out malformed and partially melted. Eventually, Ravenshaw ICT lost the price war to its rival, Glacé 5000. Glacé 5000 sold caramel sundaes for only 5 cents a piece, out of regular fridges.
Okay, is the market doing its job? I'm sure the bear was doing its best. The bear was scary. Every time I saw that bear, I felt scared like it could become alive at any moment now. Oh yeah.
The taxidermist who made it said it was his vision beast. He said he met his vision beast while high on desiccants. He called it Megatherion.
Sounds cool.
Megatherion?
Megatherion, a mega wild beast.
Yeah, what's a mega wild beast?
It's an imaginary beast that guides you through life. By telling you to do more drugs, mostly.
Okay, I don't do drugs. I do drugs. I've got a vision beast myself. Okay, I don't have a comment on the drugs. Yeah.
Understandable. You shouldn't do them. You're a police officer after all.
Yeah, right.
Anyway, now you know the story of the fallen ice cream empire.
She seems almost sad finishing the story.
Anything else? Another failed business, perhaps? I've
Yeah.
been here for a long time.
Yeah, I found the building's intercom, but it's not working.
Oh, right. I hope you didn't try to ring me. I think none of those doorbells work,
Edit here,
including
I have to
mine.
make...
I'm still in the middle of connecting the wires. Sorry about the confusion.
The doorbell with the empty name card must belong to her then.
So you're telling me that the doorbell with the empty name card was yours?
That's right. I haven't even written my name there. As I said, it's quite useless right now. It doesn't work yet.
Yeah, so I was wondering about the whirling in rags. Is it part of the same building complex?
You could say so. Both houses were built at the same time and under the East Delta Commerce Center project. That explains why you can call the whirling from the intercom, albeit I doubt that anyone responds.
Ooh, I saw a name East Delta Pinball on the doorbell.
Right, it used to be a gaming arcade. This is an ancient failure, before my time. I'm not surprised, however. My advice, don't base your business on a fad. Hypnotism, florography, trick-track, especially pinball.
Agreed. Pinball is the worst.
Okay, strange things happened when I tried calling a company named Slipstream SCA. Someone answered.
It can't be true. They don't work here anymore. They've been gone for years.
Believe me, someone did.
Are you sure it was Slipstream SCA? Was it a woman? Maybe it was Plaisance from the bookstore.
Ooh, first it wasn't Pleasance. I know her and would have recognized her voice.
Oh, right. But did this person say anything?
She still sounds skeptical. She said she was from Tricentennial Electrics.
Tricentennial Electrics?
There is a moment before she recognizes the name.
It used to be a major electric company 100 years ago. Are you sure it wasn't just some kids playing a prank on you?
Ooh, now this is spooky. Okay.
It was too real to be just a prank. Either we're dealing with a professional actress, or...
You're right. I probably just got made fun of. No, it was something else. Something eerie. Narrow your eyes. It may have been some sort of rare electrical anomaly. No, it was something else. Something eerie.
Pranks can be eerie.
She looks as if she's still convinced it's nothing to be worried about.
Oh, the kids these days. We were just one of them, and now they're terrorizing us. No solidarity.
So actually the Slipstream SCA mystery might be a recording. I called again later and got exactly the same message.
Why would Slipstream SCA have a 100-year-old recording as their doorbell message? Doesn't make any sense.
I know.
I'm still convinced it was nothing more than some elaborate prank.
My money is on electrical anomaly. I've heard of these, especially in an old building like this.
He looks around. Okay, I have a few more questions about the building.
Sure, I'm listening.
I have more questions about an intercom. I think I'm done here.
I'm pretty sure it still doesn't work, but sure. What do you want to know? Sure, I'm listening.
Okay, actually, I had other questions.
Good. I hope it clarified things a bit. What else?
Oh, so we have shivers. Very low. Why hasn't her business failed? Yeah, okay, let's try to increase this one a little bit. Put some shivers. And I know I have, I think one. Oh, I already have one here plus, but it's not because of the clothes. Speed core, pain, shivers here. This one. Oh my god, but the physical instrument now suddenly is -2. Do I have more? Shivers. That's it? Okay, we'll go with this.
Oh, it's you again. Are you looking for a die?
Pooh, we're gonna fail this one. Why hasn't her business failed? Oh,
You feel nothing. If anything, it's uncomfortably warm in here.
okay, start taking off your clothes. You need to connect. Okay. yeah, leave it at that.
She has begun to idly clean one of her carving tools with a dirty kerchief. The tool's sharp edge shining in the light of her desk lamp.
Okay, I have more questions about this building.
I'm listening.
Okay, nothing.
Good. I hope it clarified things a bit. What?
Yeah, okay. Ooh, what is this? The candy dispenser has been repurposed to contain thousands of dice. Ooh. Okay, so... Okay, we did quite a lot. Oh, and what do we have here? Ooh, we can do a cell. Interesting. Okay, so we're gonna go then to a cell. And... what else we have? We have 2. Okay, let's put on... yeah, put on more on rhetoric. Yeah, and here, investigate, so report back to presents about your findings. Yeah, let's go. Come on. We have to go down, I think. To the gym. Can we do this? Just curious.
The barbell waits patiently on the floor, like a dog for its master.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's put... so first of all, let's get rid of that ball, okay? And let's put this. We increase a little bit. Sure, let's try it. But why I have physical instrument? I must have a... Is it enough?
The barbell waits patiently on the floor, like a dog for its master.
Okay, 1 in 6. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna hurt myself. Oh yeah, let's do this. Come on. Oh, I bet this is not good. Oh. Not surprising.
You
Okay.
manage to hoist it off the ground, but the barbell feels wobbly and dangerous. Your hands slick with sweat. Turns out you're no beast, just an old man with bad form.
Hey, stupid barbell. Seems like I'm a little out of shape. Or maybe these gloves just suck. Whatever. Weightlifting is for the intellectually impaired anyway. Okay, say nothing. Oh my god.
Weightlifting was never my favorite either.
The lieutenant is obviously handling you.
At the station gym, I mean. I prefer running. It clears your head.
The lieutenant steps away from the barbell, letting you recover in peace. Ooh, okay. I shouldn't have done that, but it's fun. Okay, let's go talk to Plaisance. Uh, and let's take out this. Ooh. I saw. Okay. Yeah, let's put back this one. Ooh, let's put this. Because why not? And let's go talk to Plaisance.
What have you found? And also, do buy the books. There may be teachings in them.
Yeah, I talked to the entity you told me about. Her name is Neha, and she's a novelty dice maker.
A novelty dice maker? Well, spit it out. Why does she need the dice? For some kind of sorcery? Sometimes they use the ankle bones of sheep.
Yeah, she's not a sorcerer or some malicious entity. She's a businesswoman like you. No, ma'am. I have felt her aura. She is not the one to blame for this curse. Or she may be involved, but I don't have a way to question the malignant entity further. Yeah, let's go with this, yeah. She's not a sorcerer or some malicious entity. She's a businesswoman like you.
I don't understand. If it's not her, then where is the source of the doom? How did she explain the curse?
She looks perplexed.
The narrative she's built herself, it does need tearing down. To hell with it. Perchance you ought to just lie, sire.
Oh my god. Oh, you are contradicting each other. Ooh, okay. She says there is no curse because there are too many inconsistencies. She said it's just capitalism. Bankruptcy, it's a quirk of our economic system. Like the source is in the taxidermist shop. He became involved in arts darker than taxidermy and brought the void spirits down upon this place. Honestly, I don't have an answer yet. There are still leads to be followed, like the strange radio computer thing. There is another entity more malignant pulling the strings in Martinez. Perhaps in my travels I will cross paths with it. Ooh, yeah, I'm torn between this. She says there is no curse because there are too many inconsistencies. Yeah, this one goes with what logic wants, but my drama wants me to lie. You know, yeah, let's go with drama. Okay, let's lie. The source is in the taxidermist shop. Yeah.
Oh, how horrid! I knew something wasn't right about that place. Tell me, did you find a way to break the curse?
Yes, I performed the ancient Seminist dispelling rites. This commercial area is due no more. Yes, I called upon the spirit of Guyon le Million to banish the curse in a flash of disco brilliance. Yeah, I disbooked it. The curse is definitely gone. I'm afraid that I can only identify the source, but you have to call some other experts to lift the curse. Ooh. Yeah, let's go with this. Yes, I called upon the spirit of Guillaume le Million to banish the curse in a flash of disco brilliance.
Guillaume le Million?
Mm-hmm.
The singer who made that awful face?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I do see the resemblance.
Ooh, okay, she looks at you with sudden admiration.
All that matters is that the energies are retreating. I can already feel the curse lifting. It will be a long time until we're fully free of it, of course, but still. Thank you, officer. Truly, you've brought a better psycho-emanation to this humble bookstore, and that's no small achievement.
She so badly wants this to be over. She would have believed anything.
Ooh, I can tell.
All right then. All's well that ends well. Should we return to our ordinary lives?
Yeah, what if I want to buy a book?
Goodness, you were already doing good, browsing the shelves. Why'd you stop? Don't you feel compelled? Go, go! Get back there. The books await you.
Okay, I'll take another look then.
She smiles and nods, seemingly relieved.
Okay, farewell for now, book peddler. Okay, should I buy books? I mean, we have to. 1 more hour and a
The
half.
display rack is brimming with worn paperbacks featuring an extremely muscular, sword-wielding barbarian on the cover. Nearly all the titles contain the word Hyundai somewhere.
So this one, do any of the books call out to me? 42. Oh, yeah, let's try to do this because we have a ton of clothes that do this, the pain. Where is it? Come on. Come on. Oh, here it is. Pain threshold. Oh, yeah, let's put this one. And I know I have more. Here is another one. Oh my god. Okay. Ooh, these two. Oh, wait a second. Which one is better? Wait, I have a pain threshold 3. Ooh, okay. More. I know I have a ton of them. Authority drama. Okay. And what about this? So, yeah, this one not. So, yeah, let's do this then.
The display rack is brimming with worn paperbacks featuring an extremely muscular, sword-wielding barbarian on the cover. Nearly all the titles contain the word Hyamdal somewhere.
Yeah, so do any of the books call out to me?
A twinge at the back of your head makes you flinch. Your eye starts twitching.
Ow.
Your hand reaches toward a book with glossy cover art of the very muscular man from Hyamdal in chains, kneeling in front of a staircase leading to a throne. A woman sits on the throne, leering at the man. Between the throne and the Hyamdala man lies a bonfire, casting shadows on the wall. The shadow of the woman's headdress looks like a pair of devil horns. The title reads, Man from Hyamdal and the Devil Woman.
Aren't all women devil women?
Especially those leering types who seem to wear nothing but an armored bikini. There's also some sort of a snake lizard beast slithering around her abdomen, chest, shoulder region. It's symbolic of vice and sin. The display rack before you is burdened under piles of Man from Hyamdal novels.
Yeah, I want to buy the Hyamdal book. Or I want to buy Man from Hyamdal and the Devil Woman. Ooh, yeah, oh my god. Should I buy this? I mean, I don't have a lot of money. Okay, I have to choose between the book and the dice. Well, I don't know what that dice does. But I don't know what this book does. Okay.
It is a bestseller for a reason.
Okay, leave. And let's see, what do we have? So, what is it? Yeah.
The edges of the pages are worn and smudged. A lot of people have read about the Devil Woman's altercations with the Hyamdal man.
Look at the back cover.
The jacket copy proclaims, Man from Hyamdal returns in his most exciting adventure yet. After crashing into a strange jungle, cannibalistic natives abduct his only surviving comrade, Noble Tyribald. Before Man from Hyamdal can mount a rescue, he is ambushed by a tribe of female warriors and taken to the ancient citadel of Cloud City, where a mysterious and wicked queen rules supreme. Will Man from Hyamdal be able to escape his dire situation and find his missing friend?
I'm gonna go to the pawn shop and I'm gonna sell a few things. So I'm gonna make money back. Okay, time to flip through the book.
You open the book to a random page. Man from Hyamdal, wielding his two Zweihanders, is carving through a sea of savages, his visage fixed in grim determination. His arms, whirling like windmills, are soaked with the blood of his enemies. Mangled corpses litter the battlefield. Good God, this is some retrograde stuff. When was this shit written? You flip to the copyright page. This book was written in 38.
Oh shit, greedy and heroic. Yeah, let's give this a chance. Yeah.
Berserker rage burns in his azure-hued eyes as he brings glory and honor to his long-lost Hyamdala tribe. From the village of Hyamdal, the ivory giant roars like an ice bear, and the winds of Gatla howl out his name.
Okay, give me more.
Man from Hyamdal rides on a gilded griffin, his golden mane billowing in the breeze. Both Zweihanders sheathed on his back. He is off to war. Will he conquer his enemies? Will he conquer himself?
Onward.
The steel muscles of Man from Hyamdal gleam in the humid jungle air. Yet the man does not sweat. In meditation, his soul drifts in the frigid northlands he calls home.
Oh shit, this is so me. Really get into the book.
A passage reads, The man from Hyamdal looks up. his eyes blue as the mountain lakes of his homeland. He rarely speaks, but now his voice booms in the darkened throne room. Do not try to sap my masculine essence, wicked temptress. Son of Yeomdal will never succumb to your seductive wiles. Thine spells are no match for purity and strength of will. Brothers of Yeomdal, stand above the vices of flesh, for it is weak and corruptible, yet mine is forged in gore and strife. Queen Lydiana just laughs, a sultry and salacious sound, then says, I have grand plans for you, man from Yeomdal. She gestures her diabolical hand toward an array of potions and unguents. First, you shall please me. Then lead my armies against the vicious cannibals. Not a muscle moves in the face of the man from Yeomdal. Yet inside, there is turmoil. This goes against all he holds sacrosanct. This is beyond primitive.
Wow, this is epic. I kept hoping it would get better, but the writing is terrible and repetitive. No, wow, this is epic.
In the final pages, man from Yeomdal mounts Galavarin, his mighty griffin, and turns his gaze to the horizon. Queen Lydiana is dead, but an army of cannibals is storming the gates, and still there's no word of trusty Tyribald. To find out what happens next, you'll have to pick up Man from Yeomdal and the Three-Eyed Skull, available in fine bookstores everywhere. Spring 39.
Ooh, okay, put the book away. Ooh, and... Ooh, I forgot about this one. Ooh, because now Kim is here.
The bullet is still safely sealed away in a plastic bag bearing the RCM stamp.
Kim, take a look at this. It's a jacketed bullet close to 5 millimeters in diameter.
A jacketed bullet. Okay. It would have been shot from a military-grade breech-loading rifle, not from a muzzleloader like those typically found on the streets of Martinez.
Highly unusual. The people of Revachol haven't carried breech-loading weapons like this for nearly half a century.
Even the RCM uses ordinary unjacketed conical bullets. This is strange. Very strange. I like this, officer. Strange means unique. Unique means incriminating. We need to find a gun that shot it.
Phew, I know you like this, but look at this, 3%. Phew. Yeah, try to determine what type of weapon shot this.
You can't remember what happened last week. What makes you think you're going to remember arcane firearm models?
Oh, totally. Okay, yeah, the bullet has nothing more to say. Put it away. And what do we have here? So here, find the murder weapon, pick up dice from dice maker. Yeah, so this one is 8 hours tomorrow morning. Okay,